Hello, 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 everybody. Okay, let me get this right so that my lighting is better over here. Hi, everyone, and happy Success Sunday. It is me, Tameika Isaac Divine, for my regular Sunday evening at 8 p.m. Message to you, my Success Sunday message. And I'll be honest, I actually was not going to come on live today. I am not feeling my best. You guys who follow me on social media regularly know that I lost a friend yesterday who was killed uh, by a car that struck her while she was out supporting um, people in the community. And it was actually, I've just been heavy on my heart all last night, all day today. And I actually wasn't going to bring today's message, but on second thought, I decided to still be here because actually last Sunday, Sonia was live watching me, watching this message last Sunday, and she said, she commented, if you go back and look at the comments, she commented last Sunday that that message really spoke to her and it was really for her. And she and I had some correspondence after last Sunday's message about how much the message. How much the message blessed her. And so, as I was thinking about not doing this message this week, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it because, that message blessed her last week, and this week she's not here. I just really was thinking about the fact that tomorrow is not promised to any of us. And so I decided to actually not do the message for Mother's Day that I was planning to do this week, but instead bring this message about how tomorrow is not promised. And so, hopefully, those of you who are on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube, you can hear me. I think I have a message, so you are hearing me this week. I know last week I did not have my mic on. I had it connected, but not on, and so you couldn't hear me. But those of you on Instagram, hopefully you can hear me as well. So hi to all my IG folks. I see some people, Joy, Dina, Michelle. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you who are on Facebook and LinkedIn and YouTube, please go ahead and tell me hello so I know that you're here. I can't tell who's here on this platform, but I can tell who's here on the other one. And I'm not going to stay long because, like I said, I really didn't get a lot of sleep last night. And although today is Mother's Day, and my husband and my kids um, gave me a lot of "Hi Sylvia, great to see you." They showered me today. It just wasn't that kind of day that I was feeling up to it. So I don't want to stay here really long, but I did want to bring this message because, as the message from last week, bless Sonia, I really want to dedicate this message to her, and bring this message this week. Hi Elizabeth, good to see you. Wanted to bring this message this week, just as a success Sunday message, and hopefully it blesses you as well. So, anyway, I'm going to be really brief. And of course, what the Lord has laid on my heart this week is that tomorrow is not promised. Last week, last Sunday, Sonia and I were together. We were at a rally. We both spoke at that rally. We took pictures together. We talked about the upcoming week and some projects that we want to work on together. And then Sunday evening, I did my Success Sunday message about giving yourself permission to be multi passionate. And she left a message saying that that really blessed her and that message was really for her. And then we corresponded after that message because she shared with me that there have been some things that she had been wanting to do that she's passionate about. But like I said in the message last Sunday, and if you guys didn't get a chance to see it, please go back and watch it. You could watch it on my Facebook page or YouTube. It is there. But the message last week was just about give yourself permission to be, hey Candy, how are you? Give yourself permission to be multi-passionate, and that a lot of times we as high achieving women, as people who believe in our community, who work really hard, we're passionate. We're passionate about lots of things. I'm passionate about being an attorney. I'm also passionate about working in my community. I am passionate about the work that I do with women leaders and working moms. And I don't let anyone box me in. And that's the message I shared last week. And what Tanya was saying is that, she's very passionate about the community. And to her last minute, her last second on this earth, she was working in support of the community. But she also was an author, and she also wanted to do more with her nonprofit. And there were so many things that she talked about, shared with me, and that she had not moved forward on some things that the Lord had laid on her heart, because she felt like it would seem like she was not focused and that she was all over the place. And that was the message I was trying to bring last week, is that, a lot of us, God gives us several things, and we want to do them all and do them all well. And we don't need to let anybody's opinions or anything box us in. And so that's what she and I shared last week. And how, she was really ready to move forward with some other things that she wanted to do because of what I said last week. And so when I started thinking about that, I said, I'm going to dedicate this message to her, and wanted to just remind you guys that tomorrow is not promised to any of us. I mean, that was last Sunday. We shared messages during the week. Yesterday, she was, of course, probably getting ready for today, for Mother's Day. She's a mom, and went out yesterday to support another mom who had lost her son last year and was doing a balloon release, and got hit by a car and was killed. And so, yesterday, we would not have thought that she wouldn't be here today with us. And, although we're all sad, I've got to realize that we've got to also dedicate our lives to realizing that tomorrow's not promised to any of us. We could be in good health. We could be passionate about a lot of things that we're doing. And in the blink of an eye, we could be gone. And so what does that mean? And so I wanted to share with you just three, y'all know I like to bring my threes, three things that have it's just been on my heart all day about this losing Sonya, and what I've been thinking about. So again, tomorrow is not promised to us. And so knowing that tomorrow is not promised to any of us, um, we have got to make sure that we are living our lives to the fullest, and we're living it with passion, and we're living it to leave a legacy. And so wanted to share with you, number one, my first one is, make sure that life is too short to put things off to tomorrow, because you never know what may happen. And when I say that, I know people who say, Krista Williams is on IG. Hey, Krista. Krista started a business. She just opened a grocer. If she had been planning and waiting for the perfect time, waiting for the economy to be perfect, all that other stuff, Krista, you probably wouldn't have done it, huh? And so you can't put off tomorrow, but she didn't put it off, and she did it, and she did it quickly. She had the idea and the passion, and God laid it on her heart, and she got this thing going. And last week it opened, and I just visited it again today, and she's doing well. And it's such a blessing to the community. But had she put that off, we wouldn't have this great store in our community. If you're putting off, going after that job, or starting that business, or having children, because until your career is perfect, or until you have great money, or or you're waiting to start your nonprofit. The community needs your nonprofit now. And so life is too short to put off for tomorrow what you could be doing today. And so I want to encourage you, if there's something that God has placed on your heart, if there's something that you want to do, go ahead and start doing it now, because I'm going to tell you, the situation is not ever going to be perfect. If you're waiting for perfectionism, and I've given that live before too, progress over perfection. If you're waiting on things to be perfect, it's not going to be perfect. There's always going to be something you feel could be better, but don't wait. Go ahead and start it. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it now, because you don't ever want to regret not doing what it is that you wanted to do, not starting that business, not starting that family, not buying that home, not starting that nonprofit. Whatever it is that you believe you need to do, know that tomorrow's not promised to you. So go ahead and do that, and do it now. The second thing is that life is too short to be competing with people, and not loving on community people, and building your tribe and building your circle. And when I think about Sonia, I remember just a couple weeks ago, she was honored. She was voted as in our community as the best community leader, and she was in the running with some amazing community leaders. Folks are doing great things in our community. Another really good friend of mine, Tina Torres, was a finalist for that best community leader. And the community voted, and Sonia was named Best Community Leader just 2 weeks ago. But when she accepted her award, she invited Tina to the stage with her and said, "I can't accept this by myself because the work that we do in the community. We all do it." And she invited Tina, and that was such a gracious, um, just stand up person type thing that Sonya was. But it just reminds you that so many times people want you to compete, especially when it's women. People, you can't work with this lady because she's a lawyer too. And don't y'all compete for the same business. You don't want to work, you can't work with this person because this person is trying to do this in this community, and you don't want other people to like her over you, or whatever it is. I mean, there is just too much competition. There's so many things that we can get done if we recognize that there's enough work for all of us. We can do, I mean, we just need to recognize that, we might be doing the same thing, but it's about complement, not competition. And the way that Sonia accepted that award and acknowledged the other honorees and nominees and said, I'm accepting this award, and it's not about the work that I do in the community, but it's about all of us. That meant a lot, and that said volumes about her personality, about her just her loving other people, especially other women, other strong women who are working in the community, and honoring them for what they're giving and what they're giving to the community. So I just want you to remember that you don't have to compete with others. Because if you spend time competing with others, you're worried about what they're doing and you're not focusing on what you can do. And so I just want you to know that life is too short to be worried about competition. You need to be worried about collaboration and working together with people, because there's enough work for all of us to do. We just got to kind of work together and get it done. So that's my second message. And then my third and final point tonight is that life is too short to be doing stuff that don't make you happy. When I think about, and although I'm sad, when I think about Sonia, she was doing what she loved to the very last minute, the last second. I mean, she spoke at this vigil, this memorial for this young man who was killed last year, and she, and she was supporting another mom. She was supporting the community. She was making sure that the community did not forget this young man who was a teenager when he was killed. And to the very last second, she was doing what she loved, and that is working in the community. And I'm gonna tell you that if you do what you love, if you are passionate about what you do, that at the time that you take your last breath, people will be remembering the joy and the passion that you brought to this world. They're going to remember that you did what you love to do. And it also, you can relax, and your family can have some solace in the fact that you loved what you did, that you weren't miserable, that you weren't working in a job that didn't bring you joy, that you weren't in a marriage that didn't bring you joy, that you weren't in friendships that didn't bring you joy. Whatever it is, life is too short to be in a place that doesn't bring you joy, that doesn't bring you happiness, that you're not passionate about. And so I hope that whatever it is that you want to do, that you're doing, and if you're not doing it now, please, please, please take this message and honor my friend Sonia by doing what you love and figuring out how can you do what you love. Even if you have to do it for free for a while till you get your feet on the ground, do what you love and what brings you joy. Because at the end of the day, that's the only thing that matters. And so anyway, hey Shandell, good to see you. So anyway, hey Shanique. So anyway, that is my message tonight. I'm right at 15 minutes, so that's good. I am going to continue to, and I ask you to please continue to lift Sonia's family up in prayer, and lift this community up in prayer, because we've lost a giant, someone who worked really hard, tirelessly, to make this community a better place. And we're better for it and better for her. But if you are going to honor her and honor her memory, then I ask that you realize that tomorrow's not promised to any of us. So please live your life in a way. Don't put off things that you could be doing now. Excuse me. Don't compete with people. Look for ways that you can collaborate and work together and lift other people up. And then, you know, do what brings you joy and what you're passionate about. Anyway, as y'all can see, I'm getting all choked up. Really, probably because I need some water. So I'm going to end now. But anyway, as always, I'm here every Sunday evening at 8 o'clock for a brief message to bring you inspiration, motivation, or sometimes some just real practical tips on how to be successful in the life and live the life that you desire and the life that you deserve. Whether that be in your career or personal life or whatever it is. And so, anyway, I pray that you all have an amazing week. I wish you a very happy Mother's Day for all the mothers who are out here. I see Shanique, I see Candy, I see Vivian, I see Sylvia, I see all these wonderful people. And so happy Mother's Day to all of you. Happy Mother's Day to your mothers. And if you are spending this Mother's Day either without your mom or without your children, I pray that the Lord brings you comfort. And I wish you an amazing week. Good night. God bless. Love you all. And I'll see you next Sunday at 8 o'clock for another message. And hopefully today's message was inspirational for you. But definitely, hopefully next week, I will be in better spirits, and I'll bring you guys an amazing message that will uplift you and inspire you throughout your week. So good night. God bless. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.